19 years ago, almost to the day, we lost 3 astronauts in a terrible accident on the ground. But we've never lost an astronaut in flight. We've never had a tragedy like this. And perhaps we've forgotten the courage it took for the crew of the shuttle. But the Challenger 7 were aware of the dangers, but overcame them and did their jobs brilliantly.
I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
We mourn 7 heroes: Michael Smith, Dick Scobie, Judith Resnick, Ronald McNair, Ellison Onizuka, Gregory Jarvis, and Krista McCullough.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
It's huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping.
We mourn their loss as a nation together. To the families of the 7, we cannot bear, as you do, the full impact of this tragedy.
Try not to hurt him. If you do, I'll defend you in court. Don't worry about it.
But we feel the loss, and we're thinking about you so very much. Your loved ones were daring and brave, and they had that special grace, that special spirit that says, give me a challenge, and I'll meet it with joy.
I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
They had a hunger to explore the universe and discover its truths. They wished to serve, and they did. They served all of us. We've grown used to wonders in this century. It's hard to dazzle us. But for 25 years, the United States space program has been doing just that.
Boom, 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 up, beat that. Boom, 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 up, beat that. Boom, 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 up, beat that. Boom, 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 up, beat that.
We've grown used to the idea of space, and perhaps we forget that we've only just begun. We're still pioneers. They, the members of the Challenger crew, were pioneers. And I want to say something to the school children of America who were watching the live coverage of the shuttle's takeoff.
I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Boom, 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 up, beat that. I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Boom, 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 up, beat that.
I know it's hard to understand, but painful things like this happen. It's all part of the process of exploration and discovery.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons. The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
It's huge news.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
It's huge news.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
It's huge news.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
It's huge news.
It belongs to the brave. The Challenger crew was pulling us into the future, and we'll continue to follow them.
A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be attacked.
I've always had great faith in and respect for our space program, and what happened today does nothing to diminish it. We don't hide our space program. We don't keep secrets and cover things up. We do it all up front and in public.
Donald Trump said the following about you, quote, "Look at that face. Would anyone vote for that? Can you imagine that, the face of our next president?"
That's the way freedom is, and we wouldn't change it for a minute. We'll continue our quest in space. There will be more shuttle flights and more shuttle crews, and yes, more volunteers, more civilians, more teachers in space.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her lower.
Nothing ends here. Our hopes and our journeys continue. I want to add that I wish I could talk to every man and woman who works for NASA or who worked on this mission and tell them.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get him out. Get him out. Troublemaker.
Your dedication and professionalism have moved and impressed us for decades, and we know of your anguish.
Yeah, get him out. Get him the hell out of here.
We share it. There's a coincidence today. On this day, 390 years ago, the great explorer Sir Francis Drake died aboard ship off the coast of Panama. In his lifetime, the great frontiers were the oceans, and a historian later said he lived by the sea, died on it, and was buried in it.
Okay, I thought the birth issue was established that you were satisfied.
I wasn't satisfied. I never said I was satisfied. I never told you that I was satisfied. I want to see, excuse me, who's satisfied?
Well, today, we can say of the Challenger crew, their dedication was, like Drake's, complete. The crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger honored us for the manner in which they lived their lives. We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them this morning, as they prepared for their journey and waved goodbye and slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God.
Make me a soap star.
How about a little hug for the Donald? He just got off the bus.
like a little hug,
Okay,
darling?
absolutely. Melania said this was okay.
I just got off the bus.
Thank you.